top, super pretty, super elegant, really kind of elegant simplicity. Brenda looks gorgeous. She's 5'8", wearing this in extra, extra small. And it's a 647-427. A 647-427 is your item number. Oh, right. This one's on a buy more and save too. I knew that. $45.98 for the first one, $42.98 for every one thereafter. Are you kidding me? We're not kidding. And look at the grommet. No. Isn't that amazing? So I'm going to take you through colors, only order this year, and again, more rainbow tasting colors, like just joyous colors. And as Isaac says, color is free.
Yes.
So here is the pink starburst.
I love that.
Do each of them have the gold grommet?
No, so the pink has the gold.
Okay.
And you'll see how beautiful this kind of tab is, like, you know, not just a thin little piece, it's beautifully done. This is one of our newer colors, and this also has the gold. Ooh. Gorgeous color. Look at that. And yeah, color.
Oh, that's
bright
pretty.
And cheerful.
Citron
I
Dream.
Love this. It's Citron. Also has the gold, but look how gorgeous this color is. You see that notch at the neckline? Super, super flattering to have a notched neck. And then this gives you a little skin, but it's just a little bit of skin is in. You know, it looks gorgeous. But now the white has the silver grommet detail. So it's very clean and very fresh looking, very icy white.
And then here is a
black with the silver. I love the black. I mean, it gives me really an elevated look. I feel so, you know, pulled together when I put this top on with anything.
And finally, the navy.
The navy is gorgeous, like a nice dark ink navy. And if you own any pieces in liquid knit in navy blue, it's going to match perfectly.
The black.
Same with the black and
the white.
It's all, I mean, we design a collection. We don't just design separate items.
No.
So everything goes together.
And the navy, black, and white, they all have your silver. So I just wanted to point that out. So if you're buying based on the grommet and it matches your jewelry, navy, black, and white is where you're going for silver. And then the other ones have the gold. P.S. They're already very popular. So that Citron Dream
love that
is
color.
a popular color. It's gorgeous. The tangerine has the gold.
Special? And
the pink burst. A lot of people are doing a run on the pink burst. So $45.98 for the first one, $42.98 for each one thereafter. The buy more and save goes away at the end of the day, which is now in about an hour and a half. So if you're making decisions and trying to be mindful about your budget, it's great that we have this on a sale price, but then we put it on a further sale price with that buy more and save.
Double sale.
The new colors are the pink burst and the Citron Dream. So it is a top that is being reordered because you love it so much.
And added
tell
new
us,
colors.
Tell us why. Yeah,
well, what women have said to me, they love the way it's cut in right here at the shoulder line. So again, I'm focusing on my shoulders. You know, I'm not looking at the back of my arm. This is why we cut it in. And then it's cut under that women are saying, hallelujah, I can finally wear a top that covers this little piece in here. And we're calling it an A-line top. This is not a tank. You know, tanks are just this little scoop neck with, you know, thin little top. This is a blouse, you know. This is a beautiful A-line shape. So it fits the lines of my body, comes out a bit as an A-line, and then we have the side slits for the ease of comfort, and just gives me a great look. It covers my front, covers my back, but if I put a jacket on, I don't lose the detail. You still see that gorgeous grommet detail and little openness of the top. And it's modern, it's young. That grommet, you know, is just like, you know, it's very retro inspired. It just really looks phenomenal. Another piece that's better when you get it home and you put it on your body.
I think it's super fun.
Is wonderful.
The grommets remind me, I don't know if you remember this, but in the 70s, did you remember those grommet belts you'd have?
Yeah.
You had like grommet, and it had like, it was just a belt that was made of a row of grommets. I'm obsessed with that. And by the way, as we're looking at Brenda has it on that beautiful Citron Dream. Brenda's 5'8".
I love that color.
She's wearing this beautiful top in an extra, extra small. You can see the A-line. I also want to call out the length on it because it's nice and long. Starts at 26.5 inches, goes to 32.5 inches. The neckline is really interesting and distinctive and pretty. And so if you're wearing this on its own, right, it stands on its own on a very hot day. But if you wanted to put you know, a little blazer on over it, you still get
Yes.
that amazing
Here's
neckline.
my blazer.
We talk about tabletop dressing, right?
Yes.
We talk about if you're on a
Yes.
Zoom call or a Teams call with your
Yes.
boss, you look very polished and sophisticated, and yet you're wearing a sleeveless top. So there's an ease with it, and yet you are getting all the payoff of something that might have been a little bit more stuffy or
Yes.
fuddy-duddy or that long sleeves.
This is
that
young. You
looks
see?
exceptional.
Yeah. So I
Like
could-
that. This is what I was
Yeah.
talking about. I'm so glad you went and did that.
Yeah, because this jacket is coming up.
Yes.
And I love that I can still see all the detail. And I don't need a lot of accessories because
Nope.
this is my accessory.
That's right.
And I love the length of it. It has a really good, covers everything I need to cover. And it's liquid knit, the #1 fabric, so you can't go wrong. Liquid knit, literally, you know, women have told me they've changed their entire
Wardrobes.
wardrobe into liquid knit because it made their life so easy
So
to dress in the morning.
We
Oh,
have
look at those
500
colors.
people on the lines placing orders,
Wow.
and that's in addition to the 500 people
Well,
who've
these
already
are
said, yep,
gorgeous.
I'm absolutely jumping in. Gold, if you want the gold grommets, you're gonna choose one of these 3 colors. You'll get either that tangerine, this is the orange over here, the beautiful citron dream, or the pink burst. Those are the gold grommets, and they're all gorgeous. And then if you want the silver grommets, you're going to our essential traditional. Talk about price per wearing. You're going to wear the navy and the silver all the time. That's your
forever.
nautical moment. The black and white, the black
stunning.
is stunning. That could
Stunning
be
in
your little
black.
black dress top to a
Yes.
skirt that you're wearing with that blazer that you
Everything.
have. And then the white is just shut it down killer.
Sensational.
A 647-427 is your item number. With that buy more and save, 45 becomes 42.
Wow.
It's a run, don't walk. I'm going to keep those tops.
Great price
But
point.
I do want to share with you, still available,